you're born in the trees and then you live out the park. But if you've got a little time, then come and spend it with us. 'Cause now you're listening to the Rough Cut.
Hello, and welcome down to the Rough Cut Golf Podcast, where we are coming at you live from outside the CampOut, the FootJoy tented village, which is a mere 5-iron away from the Open Championship taking place at Royal Liverpool, also known as Hoylake, a beautiful gem shining on the Wirral coast. I am joined by my co-host, Michael, Kieran, and Jacob.
Now, did you full name me because we recorded 20 minutes of the podcast just now and I hadn't pressed record?
I'm not going to point any 4-irons at anybody, but yes, a little bit.
I apologise.
Do you actually reckon it's you didn't
No,
press
I
record?
think I pressed record and then pressed record again and it stopped immediately.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I can see it now and it's the red thing is flashing, so we're good.
It's definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, it definitely wasn't me. It was the perfectly functioning equipment that hasn't messed up for an entire year. It definitely wasn't me.
So I'll hold my hands up. My mistake. I apologise. But could we just recite what we just did?
No.
Word for word. Would that be all right?
You know what? No, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't want to talk about anything that we just spoke about.
He's fed up with it. He's done it.
How's your time on the range been so far?
We're out in the elements today. It's different.
Yeah, so if there's any wind noise, just it's the wind.
It's the wind.
It's not normal studio conditions. So normally it's behind me on the floor. Now it's in front of me on the floor.
You might have helicopters go past. By the way, did anyone hear the helicopter that was literally like 10 foot above our tent?
When was that?
You were
I might have been asleep.
You were out for the count.
You were
literally. It was right over us, wasn't it? I was like, my
really,
God,
really
it's
low.
like a Chinook above us.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry.
That was Pete.
That was
Pete flying in this morning.
was it?
Listen, there's not many things I requested on my ride, but a helicopter into the venue is
It's one of them.
That's one there.
And just wake everyone up in this lovely village.
I actually asked. I said, "Do you see that tent down there? I want to get on top of it." Basically, the actual roads around like Hoylake this morning, the intensity of the traffic of the Open has ramped up today.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's getting busier, isn't it?
Kind of Monday, Tuesday was relatively relaxed, and now there's definitely a more of an anticipatory taste in the air of what is about to come.
It's a great word.
Thank you.
Very good.
So yeah, correct. I know we have just talked about it, but please tell us about how the range is going. You're not just here as Peter Finch, you're here as Peter Finch, the presenter for the Open and for Sky. So how's it going?
Yes, I have that on my name tag.
Yeah.
Presenter.
Long, but
presenter. Actually, what do I have on my name tag?
It's in here, isn't it? Your tag's here.
Feeder Pinch.
You know what? I've not.
Your lanyard.
I've not even
Oh,
looked, I've not even
look
looked
at that. That gets you onto the practice round.
Ooh. Is that
There
inside
we go.
the ropes? Yes, it is.
Peter Finch, RNA Productions, TV VIP guest.
Wow. M6. What does M6 get you? Just everywhere.
Gets me
everything.
up and down from Scotland
Yeah,
to.
I was going to say, it's the road that you took to get
Very,
here.
very good.
Very good. You can also go to Birmingham on that base.
Yeah, it's very true. You can even go past Birmingham, you know.
can,
It's,
yes,
it's
you
an
can.
incredibly versatile motorway. Thank you to the designers of the
What's your
M6.
favourite motorway?
Yeah, it's been good. It's just been very different. So we did this last year. We're doing a show called Live from the Range, Live at the Range, and it's me and several of the presenters, people in the comms box, full camera crew, wandering around the range, chatting to people, and it's being broadcast all throughout the week. It's also being broadcast on Sky Sports and 100 different other feeds as well. It's actually going out to a lot of people. I can always tell when it goes on Sky, because my phone starts vibrating in my pocket.
Yes, yeah.
It's like, I've just seen you on Sky. One of my mates who owns a bar in Preston, he's put it up on the screen. He's put it up on the screens, and every time we come on, he's like messaging me.
Yeah, my dad keeps texting me, your boss is on the TV again. I'm like, I know.
He's
That's
there
his
again.
job.
He's talking to that Rory McIlroy bloke.
My dad sounds like Ray Winston.
Is your dad Ray Winston?
Pretty much.
Is this where we break the news to the world?
My dad, if you can imagine, my dad looks like Cat Stevens and sounds like Ray Winston.
Okay.
I don't know who.
I don't know. I know who Cat Stevens. What do you mean you don't know Ray Winston?
I've heard of Ray Winston actually.
You
to be fair, but I don't.
know Bet and Play Now.
Bet and Play.
Oh yeah.
He's
yeah.
proper hard, mate.
Yeah, it's proper hard.
Proper hard.
So yeah, we've been doing that last year at St Andrews, this year obviously at Hoylake, and it's been good. I also did my first bit of on-course reporting on Sunday as well, so proper pack around my waist, antenna sticking out my head, microphone, chatting to people.
Yeah.
It was that was almost something I was looking forward to the most, and it was definitely the most stressful thing.
Yeah, you had some celebs out with you, so it was part babysitting, part trying to guide celebrities around a golf course, and then also come up with engaging questions that will get them to chat about things and not worry too much about how they're playing.
Probably the worst thing about it was because it was basically Andrew Cotter was in the commentary box, where roaming cameras with each group and a reporter with each group. I was one of the reporters. And because it was all live, because they were trying to get as many shots as possible, sometimes when people were setting up to hit, they were like, Pete, stop him. So I was like, Bradley watched. I was like, Bradley.
Hang on, mate, hang on.
Can you just hang on a second?
Yeah.
He's like, here, son, I was Bradley with that.
Which I'm going to say, I'm almost certain that doesn't happen in tournament conditions.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Incy's not like, hey, Rory.
Hang on, mate.
Just hold it there for a second. Just let the cameras get in position, please.
You're used to-
respect the audience, please, Rory.
You're used to that from the other end though, because you'll often get to the point where we know you're about to set up and hit, and we're like, Pete, can you just hold
Hang on a minute,
Just
yeah.
got to change your battery, or we got the microphone stopped working, or something.
Well, we've not pressed record.
Brutal.
I will take that one. Thank you.
Brutal.
Right, you've had yours.
Yeah.
You've had yours. He
Yeah.
called me Michael live.
I knew you'd hate that as well.
Only Kieran's got one left.
All right.
Use
okay.
it wisely, mate.
Yeah, I'll try and think of something.
Use it wisely.
You did throw my phone before, so
I did onto the
Yeah.
deck.
Onto
That's
the
probably why it stopped working.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Right,
Mark,
okay.
do you know what? Always my fault. If anything goes wrong, just blame me.
You'll take the brunt of it, won't you, mate?
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
all the Kieran fanboys in the comments like, I come for Kieran. And we're like, yeah, well, Kieran basically causes every problem. we ever have.
Every issue there is, just blame me.
I think we need like an open day where people can experience a date with Kieran. That'd be great.
Just to see what he's like.
Yeah, we could do like where they.
Should I say auction off?
Yeah, we could auction off
auction off a day, Kieran's
day with
time.
Kieran.
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be really good.
Or just do like a live stream on the channel, and just he can wear like a GoPro on his head or something,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
like you can
yeah.
be. It's like a day in the life, and
Yeah,
you just see everything
One's the-
through his eyes.
The
They
guy
turn
that
to-
Francis does as well, like the one that's like
Yeah.
wide angle one. I love the train
I'd
spotting.
watch
And
it.
you go
I love
train
it.
spotting all the time, so that'd
Yeah,
be really
love
good
it.
to watch.
Love
That's the
it.
next thing coming to Twitch now. We're going to start streaming Kieran's day in the life.
We could do great.
Yeah.
I think
It's,
do it.
I think it could do really well.
It's basically him driving with his knees, turning up late, and I know you're
I'm
not turning up late. I apologise.
That's me that you're
Driving with his knees and losing his phone.
Yeah. I'm always on time.
Always on time. That is true. That is
just
true.
not with anything he needs.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
Some would say he's the Ja Rule of content creation.
Yeah.
Your most recent debacle was probably when you headed off to do the good stuff up in Dundonald.
Yeah, I forgot my clothes.
And you
yeah.
packed a bag, left it, and then messaged me at like, I don't know, at 8:30 in the morning. Have you left yet? Can you bring me some shorts? Because I've not bought anything with me to go to Scotland for 3 days.
Yeah, it was.
on a royal golf course.
Yeah.
All I've got is my pajamas.
But I think that was the only cock up of the day. Literally the worst thing was about it is like the day before, I was like, right, okay, we're going to go straight from the office. We need to be on time. We need to leave here. Get everything packed. Make sure you do it because we just want to be off. We want to be absolutely regimented. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Anyway, it's okay, Kieran. We were expecting it. I built it into the plan.
Yeah.
You've timed it into it now.
A bit of
We've
Kieran.
got to stop to charge the car, but then also we've probably got an hour beforehand where Kieran's finding a toothbrush.
Kieran time.
Yeah, Kieran buffer.
Yeah, it's it.
Oh yeah, that was it. I was just getting to Dundee. I'm just getting to bed. I'm knackered. I just hear like a Pete, are you asleep? Yeah, I'm going to sleep. Have some toothpaste.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Worst thing was he expected me to get out of bed and get it to him.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
yeah.
he's not going to do it himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll get what he wants, and what he wants is for you to do it for him.
And
Anyway,
then brush your teeth for him as well.
Anyway, today you've not made any mistakes.
Nope.
It's very much on my.
No, yeah.
Smashing it today.
So
Oh,
yeah, the range
did it
has been.
again.
Sorry, no, I was talking about Michael Kim on the range, who was
Okay.
hitting it really well.
All right.
Michael Kim. Who's that?
He's a new tour
New tour
yeah,
bro?
I'm just
Oh, you just made it up. Oh, right.
pro.
No, I do follow Michael Kim on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard
Is
of
it
it.
a golfer?
I'll find him. I'm pretty sure it's a pro.
Someone who has been on the range a lot, Bryson.
Yeah,
he's been
grinding.
He has been grinding.
I don't think, looking at how he's been hitting the ball over the last few days, I don't think I'd be inspired to put any money on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he trying to find something?
No, he's been hitting. He's hit a lot of shots. And
Yes, he has.
And I was
a
kind of,
thousand.
he was hitting his irons, and he was hitting his irons really well. But as soon as he got to the longer clubs, it was kind of like nice draw, pull.
Right.
Nice draw, push.
Right. Okay.
And it was just like a bit not really sure
Not
you'd be able to get away
consistent.
with that this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Have you got any guys in mind already that you've seen who are just striking it so pure that you think they could be good for this week?
I mean, I was obviously quite up close personal with Rory. He was absolutely buttoning
Is
it.
it-
But
is it all right, is it?
you'd expect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Minwoo Lee hitting it very well.
Yeah.
It's a good shout.
Very, very well. There's quite a cool thing that I'm already very much into. Like,
I love it.
I'm buying into the.
Yeah,
You're one of them.
Buying into it. Yeah, we did this thing where Minwoo Lee had a mic on. He was hooked up to the comms booth where I was, and I was asking him questions as he was hitting.
Oh, that's it. With like the AirPod in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But he was kind of like chatting through, and as soon as we started chatting to him, he just started absolutely flushing it. It was fantastic.
Nice.
So he was hitting it very well. But to be honest, like I watched Cam Smith on the putting green for a bit as well.
Yeah,
And just pure.
Just a joke.
we've
Yeah.
not seen any putting green action.
Because it's
on
kind
the-
of it's cordoned off a little bit. You can go up to it, but
yeah,
it's,
yeah. It's always
cordoned
special
off.
people in game.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
You have to have
People who
like
are
one of these.
playing.
You have to have one of these lanyard things.
Oh, yeah,
So yeah, he's got
He's
his.
just got to have a face on TV.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, he's just got to be the
Oh,
star.
so
of
can
the
you get
show.
in? Can you?
Oh yeah. I don't even have to have my lanyard.
Yeah. Mr. Finch, welcome back.
Okay.
Same
Yeah.
guy on the door every day.
In all fairness, though, like I've not had to use my lanyards too much because I've always had like a massive camera in tow.
Yeah.
So if you have just a massive camera in tow, you can go wherever you
We've
want.
worked this out. Just bring a camera and
Bring
walk
a
with
camera,
confidence.
do what you want.
It'll get you in
Tomorrow,
anyway.
should we just bring Big Cam and just like
It's
bring it
not
out
big
with us?
enough. It's
Yeah.
it's not.
Bigger than that.
Our big camera's not big enough.
Right, what if we put the Sony on a gimbal?
No, won't
Wow.
work.
Won't work.
No, we're talking. It's got to be
It's gotta be
proper
there.
shoulder mounted
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
gear.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You can't mess around.
Was your cameraman on the range called Kevin?
Kev, yeah.
My dad and him are like really good friends.
Really?
How odd is that?
Yeah, he was
That-
saying.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was saying, I go for a pint with Ray Winston all the time. You said it.
Yeah, my dad was texting me saying, your boss is on the range. I was like, yeah. He goes, you know, the cameraman is like, we've been friends for like 30 years. My dad used to do sound on the European tour and stuff like that. So he was like, hey, that was
That's
the
Kev.
Leonardo DiCaprio meme. There he is. In fact, we were doing that whenever you popped up on screen. You're wearing a lovely red outfit yesterday.
Yeah, some of the FootJoy
It
garms.
was popping.
Very,
wasn't it?
very impressed by.
The fits have been
Yeah, very impressed by
fuego.
them.
Yeah, we were very excited to see you on
Yeah.
TVP. And might I say, I think you're doing a very good job.
Yeah, you did a very good job. And you were with your swing idol, Alex Noren.
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
It's just being Alex.
It's just
Noren.
being
Yeah,
Alex
just being a
Noren.
guy.
Right.
Noring.
It's like it's like when you go to like look at a fine kind of statue. You know,
When you're in the
You
gym.
just admire.
you never when I stand in the majesty of the Sistine Chapel and look up, like it doesn't change from year to year, but it's still a special occasion when you go look at it. You know
He
what I mean?
wasn't doing much of his real over exaggerated stuff that you kind of use. I didn't see him doing that very much.
He was doing a little bit of it, but I think he's been doing that move for so long.
He
now.
just-
I've got to be honest, if Alex Noren has not got that move in by now, like,
Yeah.
he's in trouble. There's no hope for any of us if he's not ingrained that
He
by
must
now.
have put his body in that position about 1 million times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
He sleeps in that
over a million. I think so. Yeah.
It's a pretty weird bed, but it makes
He makes it work. It's
Yeah,
cool.
it was good. I mean, it's been nice chatting to. It's been nice chatting to. It, on the range yesterday was quite strange because we chatted to a lot of people who we'd filmed with before.
Yeah.
And you can't. We obviously like go from week to week. As soon as we release a video, we check how it's done and like we look at things that we can improve on. But really, from week to week, as soon as a video's done, it's done. Like, we're on
Yeah,
to the
on to
next
next
thing.
thing,
On to
yeah.
the next thing. So to actually like wander around and kind of speak to some of the pros that we've already filmed with, and like remember some of the videos that we've already done. It's actually been really nice.
Yeah.
And like went up to Shane yesterday, day before.
Shane Lowry.
Shane Lowry, yeah, and he was saying hello, we're having a nice little chat.
Yeah.
And filmed with him like 8 years ago.
Well, that's
Wow.
it, isn't it? Obviously, loads of this also kind of predates us being here. So even when you were like doing these like pro-ams where you're going out and playing like the Turkish airline or whatever it is, or all these little ones you've been to, and you've met quite a few now over the years. It's It's nice to reminisce.
A little walk down memory lane.
Exactly,
You're
yeah.
like, hey, look, it's a whole range of people that we filmed with.
Got heritage now, boys. Like, we're doing this for a while. We've got heritage.
It's the Peter
Yeah.
Finch
You
moment.
could be classed as a vintage wine now. You've been doing it long enough.
I'm not quite vintage. I think I'm very full-bodied.
Right, okay.
I'll give myself
Bloody
that.
hell. Now, is we've talked about Bryson hitting a lot of balls, and maybe he's like working on something. Is it too late to be working on something now?
To win the
Like,
event, surely.
2 days out from the tournament,
Trying to find,
we understand, people are changing setups in the bag, and we were talking when we weren't recording about 2 irons and 2 woods and things like that coming in instead of drivers. But like, is it too late to be changing things at this point?
Yeah, I mean, like we said about the clubs, it's all very much kind of tweaking and putting clubs in the bag that may have specific uses. So Bryson's been using like a mini driver, for example, so Adam Scott, so Tommy Fleetwood, because they might not have that much of an occasion to actually use a 3-wood round here.
Yeah.
That might have changed with the rain which has come in. I'll, when I get down the range, I'll let you boys know.
Fill you back in.
But as a rule of thumb, we're recording this on Wednesday. Anybody who is on the range by the time I finish tonight, that's not. You're not going to bet on that.
It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah, they're searching. Because the thing is around a links course, I mean, one of the main kind of penalties of Royal Liverpool are the fairway bunkers. So if you go in there, it's kind of like you're adding kind of 0.5 onto your whole score pretty much straight away. And it's a real scramble to try and make par. So if you're searching for something in your swing, if you're trying to grind something in at this point, it's very unlikely you're going to stand on the tee and be confident, and that's obviously going to play in to how you score. So a lot of the players, certainly like Rory, when I was chatting to Rory,
it's weird. You actually haven't mentioned it like at all.
No, because I was just really embarrassed. So I was so nervous. But he was just saying like, the work that he's doing is a little bit of a reset from last week playing in really strong winds, but he's just trying to get back to what he was like on Monday at the Scottish Open.
Yeah,
it's just
week reset sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just that getting these numbers back and just figuring out things like posture, ball position, things like that. You don't want to be grinding on your swing at this point because the very best players will go into a tournament. They might have a swing feeling, but they're not working on their swing.
Yeah, if anyone's got hack motion on during the lead up, then we got very
an hour before your tea time.
It does wonders, I'm telling you. It does wonders.
If you want those flights, let's get one of those.
Oh, dear.
But you're talking about fairway bunkers. We've had a little bit of a walk today. We walked yesterday. The previous video that we put out on the main channel, which is you kind of breaking down your experience playing the course. You said that the course has just completely changed now. Talk us through.
Forget everything that we said.
Different.
What's happened?
So, one thing to say which has changed already, it's changed 3 times, is wind direction.
Yeah.
Since we've been here. So it's been blowing off our right today, kind of like a little bit into the mics, and then yesterday was blowing literally the opposite direction. The rain has swept in and it's completely softened up the course.
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference for the greens because you can throw it in there with a little bit more spin. But mostly it's going to change the complexion of what they hit off the tee because there's a few bunkers out there in the driving area where even if you land short and it's dry, they can roll in. Because it's a little bit softer, they're just not rolling out as much.
I'm not worried about that too much.
No, and it is meant to be nice today, kind of Thursday, Friday, but I don't think it's going to dry it out enough to again completely change the course. And I think a little bit more rain's coming in on Saturday. So I think the main challenge for these guys this week is probably just going to be wind direction because the course is a little bit softer.
Yeah,
it's not going to be anything like Tiger 2006, and even it's not going to be as dry as Rory in 2014. It's a bit wetter than that. So it has changed, and that's why the guys are really trying to figure out what they're going to put in the back.
And how do you think that will affect the scoring? Do you think it's going to be more scoreable or less scoreable?
At the start of the week I would have thought about kind of 12 under would probably win it. I think if the wind stays like this, I'd probably go mid-teens, about 15.
Yeah, they were speaking to Cam Smith this morning. I was looking and he was on the putting green and he was speaking and he'd gone out and played 9 holes early, like 7:30 in the morning or something. And the way that he was describing the course and with the winds at that time in the morning, the chill, he didn't think it would get into double digits, but then he'll go and shoot
Yeah, the guy
18
holds,
under and win the
he
tournament.
holds the record for the lowest ever in an Open.
Yeah,
so.
I've got a feeling that the way that Cam Smith was putting on the practice screen, I'm surprised he didn't turn around and say, "Yeah, I'm going to shoot 28 under this week."
Yeah.
Honestly, he's just
Yeah.
like unbelievable.
Yeah, we watched a little bit of Lefty. We saw Phil Mickelson.
We
here.
did, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So
So we're like
Phil
Higa.
he's got a
Like Brian Harmon.
he's got a Ping
McIntyre.
G430 in the bag.
Who, Phil?
Yeah, Phil. It's quite,
It doesn't surprise me.
no.
He
Yeah,
just
it's
makes
quite mad.
makes up as he goes along.
Yeah.
Same as Bryson.
Couldn't believe it. And then we saw he was playing with John Rahm, so we saw him. He was striking it like.
But he hold out,
Oh yeah, he held it like a 30-footer.
and
Yeah.
everyone just went mad. It was, I mean, it's my first experience of a golf tournament, and I like if that's what it's like on a practice day, I can't even imagine how nuts it's gonna be on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like he hold out, and everyone went mad.
I was saying to my mate, so I don't know what I was saying when I was thinking that, but I was like,
Still
do
hungover.
you know what? He's my outside pick today, John
You're-
Rahm.
you're-
John Rahm, he's the outsider.
John Rahm's my outside. I'm like, actually, he's pretty fair
Oh,
pay.
you know what? One thing I really like about your pick skill is you put yourself on the line.
Yeah, you really do push the boat
You
out.
really risk it.
Yeah,
I
really
mean,
risk him.
to defend you slightly, I think that he's probably one of the main guys that is obviously up there, but he's not been spoken about as much as obviously Rory coming off the Scottish
That's what I mean, yeah.
and Scheffler. He didn't play last week, so he's kind of gone under the radar a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's still, it's
Yeah,
not,
there's
it's not
been-
exactly.
Yeah, there's been
you're not
talks
pushing the boat
of-
out.
Yeah, talks of Cam, talks of like Brooks.
Who's talking about Brooks? Apart from you.
I've not heard anyone talk about
No,
Brooks,
I haven't
actually.
either.
I've not even been mentioned.
I don't even think Brooks thinks he's going to win.
I think the Open have stitched him up actually with the pairing.
That pairing is
They
unbelievable.
have stitched him up royally.
I thought with the Open, it goes down to like you'd have your Masters and your PGA and then the US all together.
No.
They don't do it here, I don't think.
do it here. Oh, right. I thought that was-
Opener of law to themselves. Mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Do what they want.
Do what they want.
They have royally.
Yeah, either whoever does the tee times has an incredibly good sense of humour, or they have no idea what happened at the
Yeah.
Masters.
If you are listening to this, by the way, I'm sorry that Kieran is continually coughing straight into the microphone.
Sorry, I'll cut that out. I'll cut that.
He's had a couple of rough nights and now he's suffering from it. So
I am not. I just got a bit of pollen because we're camping out.
I'm not suffering. I'm fine.
No, we have been talking. We've been living basically out of the food vans, which are excellent. The food vans are excellent, and we've FootJoy provided some food for us yesterday.
Yeah,
Callaway
yeah.
put on food for us at the Callaway party, which was lovely. But we have been saying that I do need a vegetable, like
I haven't,
real soup.
I haven't seen a carrot in a couple of days.
Like I need a fruit and a vegetable.
Listen, you're not. Well, I mean, that Callaway party was a good example of what Open Week is like. So we're over at Caldy Golf Club, somewhere we're not playing, need to get to, and it was just like a barbecue, beef burgers, sausages, coleslaw, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
A few beers going down.
There was a lettuce. There was
A lettuce, yeah. And that's what it's like. Because like at the Open, everyone in the golf industry gets together, and a lot of their work, so to speak, is done. It's a little bit like you guys kind of this week doing a bit of work, but mostly it's not.
No, yeah.
This is the workiest thing we're doing.
Yeah. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time to kind of chill out and relax, and that's what happens. Like everyone just gets together. Not seen a few people in a while, and then the beers start going down, and everyone starts enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
That's
Tiger's coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is that
so-
my Learjet?
Yeah, we have been. We've been lucky enough to go to the Callaway party. We had FootJoy party last night, which was lovely. Also,
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Met the
Really good vibe here last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, it was-
Really,
it
really
was-
good.
It was nice
good.
here, yeah.
Met the guys from Good at Callaway party.
Did a putting comp with Rick.
Jacob smoked everyone in a putting competition.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
do you want to talk about it? Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We're already talking about it. So might as well go again.
It's one of those things where like everyone's hearing this for the first time. It's like, I've got to talk about it again.
Again, basically,
Yeah, the 20 minutes that we recorded
the
was
scene.
all
Jacob-
Jacob talking us through 10 different putts.
Jacob couldn't miss a putt.
You know what? I think it was quite good that didn't record. Jacob talked for 10 minutes about how he holds some putts.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't record, so I get to talk about it again.
Yeah.
It
More
was
articulately this time,
It was
please.
good fun. We were having a little putting comp outside. Matt, who works with Rick, had parked his car up and had his full beam lights on the green whilst we were trying to make this right to left putt all night, and we were basically just taking it in turns. And I don't think I missed in like 15 putts or something.
We kept going until Rick won.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop until we were like, Rick, our Uber's like 1 minute away.
Yeah. No, but we can go one more time.
Yeah, hang on, one more time. And then he made it. And then after like 15, 16 putts and then he finally missed one.
Yeah, Jacob was.
So
he was.
I was dialed in.
Yeah, he was dialed in. It was very, very good. No, it was good fun. But
that's what we have to do when we film course vlogs.
Exactly right.
You had a bunker lesson with Incy Mehmet.
I did. I've never had a bunker lesson before, and you know what? I'm going to use it every time. Every time now.
Well, now we know what it takes for Kieran to actually listen to somebody.
Yeah.
When giving them coaching advice, just get Incy involved.
Ex-tour pros.
Yeah, but it was nothing about swing. It was just like she just basically said, like
a little bit of a grip change, isn't it?
Weaken the grip, and then also just smack it down on it, and it just pops it up. Loads of spin. It was actually great.
You mean she told you to get steeper on the ball?
Yeah, steeper on the ball. Yeah.
So you're hitting it backwards basically now.
When I'm working with Incy later on, I'm gonna have a word with her. Say, you told Kieran to get steeper on his golf shot.
Is there any sand left at Caldy?
You know what? In defence, I don't think you've seen you swing before. So
No, she hasn't.
Yeah, when I was driving home, I was like, oh, those little bumps like in the road. It was just Kieran smashing his wedge into the sand like 3 miles back. Ripples coming through with the whirl.
Yeah, no, it's been good. We're just getting into the open spirit. You know what I mean? It's like
we are
partying.
You know, it does feel like every time you walk around a corner, you see someone that you have either watched on YouTube before, or you've seen in an advert, or you've watched on TV, and it does feel very, very cool that everyone's here all at once. Yeah, when we were driving down, we saw Sahif Sakala. He was just driving on, and then we saw Cynic Faldo just walking. It's so cool. On his way to play with Matt Fryer, I believe. Yeah. Was Matt Fryer giving him a lesson, or was it the other way around? Well, which one of them? Actually,
I'm gonna.
Take a while.
I haven't seen the video yet, but I'm gonna chance my arm and say that Nick Faldo is giving Matt Fryer a lesson.
Do you know what? I would rather it be the other way.
Yeah, do you know what?
So that would be good. That would be very funny.
I think that's a video in itself. Let's go get you into someone. Peter Finch gives Nick Faldo a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That'd be good, because we do get like these opportunities to obviously film and kind of play with these people, and all if it's like, especially if it's a coach, he's always like, "Don't give me a lesson."
Yeah, the other way around.
That would be good, just to flip
that would be
it.
so
I think so.
funny.
Give him some really duff advice.
That'd be
I think so.
Keep your head down.
Do
what you're doing is you're lifting your head up. Get your head down.
So, speaking of tour pros, actually, the only other bit of actual work that we got to do while we're here was filming with Billy Horschel. We had a few minutes with him, so we tried to be as quick as possible.
It was just carnage.
It was absolute chaos.
Well,
he's so fun.
If you've not seen the kind of little video that kind of Kieran popped together on this, I thought you cut it very well.
Yeah.
I think you left out, what was it, like a 1 minute video that could have been 26
Yeah,
minutes?
it was like I had like a 20-minute sort of like just one cut.
So it was it was the thing where it was like, okay, we got this time with Billy, he's coming over, what do you want to do? So kind of you guys cobbled this
together.
challenge together. Whereas like we're hitting a wedge, there's like some football nets here at the campsite, so it was hitting like a wedge with foam balls at the crossbar, trying to hit it, and then with some footballs trying to hit the crossbar as well. But I knew, and then I should have put my foot down, but I thought, no, I'm going to relax. As soon as we got there, I was like, why have you put us so far away?
Yeah, well, no, because
you were not far away.
Yeah, we were. We got Dan Hendrickson to have a little go at it while he was doing it, and he was like, "This was getting them close."
Yeah, exactly. We got them close, but that wasn't the challenge. It wasn't kind of hit the crossbar challenge.
It wasn't who can get it the closest.
Yeah. Skim the crossbar challenge. It was a crossbar challenge. Yeah. And we got there, and we obviously had these new Harris Tweed kind of FootJoy shoes on as well, which were unbelievably cool. And I'm like, I'm going to boot a football around it.
The first one, you just do like a chip and stun it. Take a divot out of the ground.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no!
But the video's fun.
Yeah, the video's good.
Video's
fun, we put these questions together, and it was you had so many attempts that we ran out of questions. And we were like, right, just
someone hit it.
Just someone hit it. Billy had 2 attempts. You had 2 attempts. Like we kept doing it, and it was carnage. And I was
very impressed by your knowledge of West Ham United, though, Peter.
Yeah, listen, I'm just an encyclopedia of everything. Oh no,
okay.
The amount of useless crap that I retain in my brain is unbelievable. Yeah. Like that is the issue. Like my brain is wired to remember completely pointless things. Anything of use, like if there was an apocalypse and we had to save like part of humanity, I'm not going to be on that list because I offer nothing useful. I have nothing useful in my mind.
But what if the 100 people that they do save need swing tips?
Well, that'd be great. Restart civilization based on golf.
Yeah.
You could be the new old Tom Morris.
Just restarting golf
imagine
again.
inventing golf again. You got the beard.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The apocalypse happens. All the golf courses are gone. You open up a links course in St Andrews, or maybe in Preston, actually, make it a bit more local.
I mean, it depends what kind of apocalypse this is, because if the golf courses are all gone, that kind of insinuates I'm not really going to be able to build any anywhere.
You've got it covered. I believe in you. You can be the new old
You'll be
Tom
building them on
Morris.
the moon because you've had to leave
building them on Mars.
Yeah.
Like Olympus Mons. Or whatever.
First
Billy
hole in
was-
one on another planet. There's a
Boom,
video.
There we go. Hello. Thanks for coming.
That's a million views.
Billy was good
Talk
though,
about
wasn't he?
we'll just restart YouTube. That's our $1 billion idea.
Just think of everything that's made money and just do that.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, definitely.
You guys go right. You guys
Okay,
are going
right,
off a tangent here.
We are restarting civilization. We are not going to start that at Bitcoin.
Bitcoin came far too late.
Like, Bitcoin is the pinnacle of what has been going wrong in our society. We're not going to start it there.
Yeah, you try and invent the wheel. I'm doing NFTs.
How are we onto this?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Pete, do you know how to make fire? No, but have you got your blockchain sorted? Yeah. Have you got your NFTs lined up? Because they're going to be worth a fortune
Yeah,
soon.
I've got my Space 8 ready to sell.
Yeah, to be honest, man, I'm just going to try and hunt this deer. No. No. You don't need to do that.
You
Let
don't
me
need
show you
that.
this dance that you can do on TikTok.
What's TikTok?
You don't know what TikTok is?
Imagine if TikTok went away, Kieran's life would end.
I love my TikTok time, man. I love my TikTok time.
TikTok time.
TikTok.
TikTok
time.
We give him
TikTok
half an hour
toilet
every
time.
night. We
Yeah,
let
that's
him
true, that's
tuck
true.
him into
Toilet
bed
time,
and
yeah.
say you can have your iPad for 30 minutes.
That's actually what I do.
Exactly.
And then
Not
it's
with
off.
Kieran,
And then
with
you
my
go to
children.
sleep.
10 more minutes. No,
Oh,
Kieran.
dear.
No, Kieran, TikTok time's over.
Put your pint down. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Put my pint down.
But he has a bot.
This week you could say that to me. Fair.
Yeah.
He has a bot with pale ale in it.
Oh dear.
Right, should we get back on topic?
Yeah,
We're
I
at the
should.
open, everyone.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit gutted. I'm not going to be able to kind of partake in much of these kind of nights out now because I'm going to be in it like 6 every
Yeah,
morning.
you've got
Sunday night.
You've
tomorrow.
got some early starts now,
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
you?
So,
Yeah. Sunday night. Well, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. That's when I'm going to cut loose. So if you see me charging around Toy
Topless.
Lake on Sunday night, get out of my way because I'm on the way to a pub
Is there any chance that you might be able to play Hoy Lake the day after?
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. Sunday.
Give me the final
But
group.
like you
It's
did
it-
with St Andrews?
To be honest, I'm not actually not put the word around yet. I can ask the question. I think we got in with Seb last year through like a sponsor. The Monday after the Open's really weird because it's all basically corporate.
Yeah.
And like most of our partners, like channel partners, they're obviously massive companies, but they're not quite corporate enough.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of like MasterCard, like Samsung,
HSBC.
HSBC, yeah.
Car companies and all that. Like that.
Have a
sort of
chat
thing.
with
rival car
Ash
companies.
because he's
BMW.
Yeah.
go
Yes.
Dundonald guys. They might be able to get
Ash
because
is
Ash is
playing.
playing.
Ash
He's
is
got a
playing,
7:30 tea time
Yeah.
on Monday.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've been chatting to him on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's playing.
Well, you didn't mention that.
No, yeah.
I'll be having a word with Ash then, right?
Yeah.
Speak
Ash,
to
prepare
him.
your
So breaking-
DMs to get battered.
Breaking news: Pete's playing.
Oh, it's 7:30. That's going
Yeah.
to ruin my Sunday plans, isn't it?
Just
No,
just
no,
go
it's going
straight
to be
from
even
the pub.
better if
Why
you're.
didn't you just stay out all night?
Yeah, just go
what I
all the
do.
way through.
That's Kieran's
Yeah,
technique.
I mean, let's be completely honest about this. If we get a tea time on Monday, we're going to be filming it. So I'm not going to be hanging
Yeah.
as I get on the first tee at half
think
7.
that
at
sounds like a
Royal
great
Liverpool.
video.
Yeah,
No,
there's the title and thumbnail.
No. When we played at Troon with Carter, James, and Ryan, and like
That was funny.
that was that taught me a lesson. That like if you're playing a nice course, like don't get bad the night before because
It's not fun.
it just ruins it.
Yeah,
Like you're at such a special course and like you just hate yourself for like the first 9
Your
holes.
your sunglasses were on. You actually didn't play too bad
No,
that
yeah,
day
I
because it
couldn't
was
feel my arms.
it
That's
was
why.
it was a very calm day though that day. There's no win, no nothing, so it's good.
No, that taught me a lesson. That listen, never too old to learn.
Yeah,
Okay?
That's true.
Never
That's
too.
the first lesson when I rebuild society. Okay.
Okay.
Never too
NFTs.
old to learn a new lesson.
What if you're all like 7 pints deep and then someone taps you on the shoulder and goes, "Pete, got the word? You're playing tomorrow." What do you do then? Do you just
Stop drinking.
stop?
A lot of waters.
Yeah.
And bread and a lot of water.
Next pint is 0% beer, please.
Load of
Thank you.
dry bagels.
How are we looking for our picks this week? Because we're going to be. This is the final week of our major
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah, so
It is.
it's looking as if, to be completely honest, it looks as if I'm going to be restocking the cupboard at the office.
Yeah, the only reason I had to make a sub was because Salvatore did get very injured.
Yeah.
And has had surgery.
Yeah, but he was injured before the season began, so this was completely. Listen, we're not going to get into it.
Yeah, we're not getting into it.
Kieran's made this up.
But my sub is good.
I also made a sub and it actually made my situation worse. So, yeah, I took out Robert McIntyre and then he came second in the Scottish. And I'm not going to lie, I panicked.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Real hard.
It was a big error, that, to be honest.
That was a
Well done,
problem.
Rob.
Okay, so the current standings will go in reverse order. I have 590 points,
Okay.
Right.
which is real bad.
In any other given occasion, scoring more points would be good, but
Yeah,
it's not
so
the aim of the
I've
game.
made my sub. My sub got 92.
And then you had to take 92
And then
for
I
the
took
sub.
92 for the sub
It
as
was
well.
a big day.
That was bad.
Yeah, expensive, that.
Yeah, Peter Finch, you have 466 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're catchable for me, which is really good.
Yeah.
Give and take.
You need a couple of miscuts.
Yeah. Then Jacob has 375 points.
That sounds brilliant.
And Kieran Mulhall, 326 points.
It's going to be close to the top, I think, isn't it?
It's going to be close to the top and the bottom.
And what are the teams? Just to remind everybody.
Okay, yes. So I have Matt Fitzpatrick, Colin Morikawa, Sunjae Im, and Hideki Matsuyama. I picked the people whose names are the hardest to say.
Yep.
Peter Finch, John Rahm, Cam Smith, Sam Burns, Francesco Molinari.
That's a good team for this week. I'm really confident about this week.
Feeling good
That
about
sounds
that?
good, yeah.
Apart
Sounds
from
good.
Francesco, but I'm going to ignore that.
Jacob has McIlroy, Tom Kim, who we saw hit a beautiful little
Played well at the Scottish as well.
4-iron into 6
Yeah, it was
just
in the
yesterday.
final group. What a final group that was.
Oh,
by
for
the
me,
way.
that
For
was
you,
Tommy, Tom Kim, and Rory in the final group.
That's
Wow,
your
that's elite.
That was a dream. And then he has Hovland and Moronk, and Kieran has Shane Lowry, Scotty Scheffler, Tony Finau, and Brooks Koepka.
Yeah, boy.
I like my team.
Yeah, I think Kieran's got. I think Kieran's got a decent team there, but I can also make a case for 3 of those players missing the cut as well. So
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Scotty's going to be top 10. Like,
Yeah, Scotty top 10.
We
We
know
can
that,
almost
yeah.
give him that. Yes, and the loser, by the way, the person with the most points, has to restock the cupboard at work, which is a deep 2-decker. And I've got to be honest, I can't. If Mick loses, I can't wait for this.
It's going to be a lot of soup, a lot of beans.
I can't wait because his pockets are stitched up. Like he's going to have to break into them.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Not soup, not beans.
Oh
Branston,
my
I hope.
God.
Oh no, that'll be Heinz.
Of
Oh,
course,
yes.
it's
Oh,
got to be
wow.
Heinz, isn't it?
Bro, I'm going branded.
You're gonna
If I lose, I'm going to take it. I will take it on the chin and I will buy.
take it serious?
I'll take really good stuff. I'll
Okay.
buy really good stuff.
Wow.
I was
nice
expecting
pop noodles.
when you go to Asda's, it's
Tesco
all,
value
It's
or
all
whatever it is.
white,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, they say
I
it
was
is.
expecting it all like whited.
Kidney beans.
chopped tomatoes.
Stuff you can't use. Artichoke hearts.
It's just gonna be like you go in there. It's just all those like free Bentos pies.
Oh my god! No, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in and get all the orange stickers from Tesco at the end of the day on Sunday.
You've got one day to eat all of this.
It all goes out of date. You didn't say it had to last.
That's true.
No, I'll take it very seriously. At the end of
That's
the day,
assuming you're going to do it. You might
yeah,
not.
right, it could be.
Yeah,
Pete.
yeah, it's true. Could be me.
At the end of the day, I will get to eat some of those things from the cupboard anyway, so I want them to be good quality.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see how this is going to go. He's going to get all this stuff. Then we're going to come in early, and he's just going to be surrounded
all.
by
I'm going to be.
tea.
I'm going to be like that guy in. Is it in Life of Brian? Who's like, would you like a teeny weeny wafer thin mint? And he's just sat there like this. Put the mint on his tongue and then he explodes. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be so fat. It's gonna be great. So yes, I'm a little worried. However, Sunjay looked very good on the course.
Sanjay
today.
did look good.
So
did look very good.
It could be the time.
I mean, I am presuming that we are not going to be having any like last minute subs.
No, I'm happy.
You don't fancy?
No, I'm
You
good.
don't fancy taking out?
No, my team's going to kill it this week.
We watched Rahm play through 2 or 3 holes with Phil Mickelson today. He looked really rough. Take him out.
He was slapping it.
I've not got Phil in my team.
No, John Rahm.
Jay Reezy.
I know.
It was a joke. Oh, stupid. Okay. Did we get some questions? Or
No, we didn't.
we didn't get any questions.
No,
Okay, so
No
are we
one wants
gonna
to talk to us.
Yeah, yeah. So this was Kieran put this list together last night and thought, "I'll be good. I guess a question." and then guess what? It didn't happen because no questions came in, but 6 more pints did.
we could shout out into the campsite and ask people if they have any questions for us.
Well, I'll go
Anyone?
down. I'll go down well.
There's no one here.
Yeah,
Okay, so should we go straight to guest the player?
Let's do that.
Let's go.
Right,
Guess
okay.
the player. Let's
Do
go.
it.
Because Pete's he ain't got long before he needs to go.
Yeah,
You're
go,
back.
go.
You're back working on the range.
Mate, I'm back grinding, back on
Back
that
grinding.
range game.
You're not hitting any.
Have you hit a ball yet? No.
No.
You did last year, didn't you?
Yeah. I did last year, but no, not this year.
They're not
I'm
gonna get you to
taking
do
it
that.
serious this year.
Yeah, right, okay,
Saw
yeah,
me swing last year, so stop that.
I'm not a performing monkey. I don't do it on command.
But that was like hitting balls at the range at St Andrews.
Yeah, that was
That's-
cool.
that's
Like,
pretty-
I'm not gonna get better than that. So.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So we've come to guest the player. Guest the player. Every time all 4 of us are here, we do this game where I'll reel off some facts about a famous golfer, and these boys will guess who it is. The way that we formatted it this time around, Kieran, you were excellent the first time, but I wanted you to have a little bit of a chance to compete, so I'm taking over. And each of the rounds that we play is modelled around a hole. So we have played a par 5, we have played a par 4, and we've played another par 4. We're about to play another par 4.
Ah,
Oh,
Nice.
another
Good
one.
solid start.
Yeah.
Good solid start.
It's a hard front 9, but I think there's probably about 5 or 6 par 3s on the
Right.
back. So
Is it like are we going out like a St Andrews front 9?
yes,
So this is we're going out from the clubhouse and then the back is just coming all the way.
So how the par system works is that if it's a par 4, you should get the name of this player after 4 clues.
Yeah.
If you get it after 3, well done, you played that hole in 1 under.
Yeah.
The worst you can do is 2 over for the hole. The current standings, Peter Finch is winning by a little bit. So Pete,
Were you 3
I
under?
am striking it
Yeah,
very
you're
well.
striking
pure in it.
Yeah.
Pete's 3 under
Yeah.
through 3, which is absurd.
yeah.
But I'm always a back 9 player. We're both back 9 players.
So, well,
me and
that's
Jacob.
good.
You know
Yeah,
what
That's
I mean?
we'll
good
come
because
back, we'll
you're
come
2 over and Jacob is currently even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got off quick and then came crashing back down to earth when I knocked my first tee shot out of bounds on the 3rd. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling confident. Like I've never felt this confident on
You-
tee before
yeah.
because I'm just my swings in check. And knowledge is amazing. I know. I was giving me a bit of extra work, Kieran.
But it's it's quite good, and like the people as well that have been playing on while listening, like they are smashing it.
there's
Like,
some
the
people
amount
who are a
of-
bit good.
I'm gonna have to think really, really hard about making it way more difficult because we've got some people who are saying online that they're like, they're 7 under already.
Yeah, they've had a
And
hole in one every hole.
Crazy.
2 holes in one. And that's not for me. That I want it to be more difficult.
Yeah. Now, normally what we do is after the first clue, we take our first shot. We'll write that down, and then as long as we don't put anything else down, that would be a hole in one if we get it correct. And like I said, the worst score is a double bogey. We don't have pens and papers because we're going fully digital at this Open. So what we're going to have to do is keep it in our brains.
Yep.
Use the honour system.
And then at the end, we'll say like what we think we've got it in, if it's a hole in one, whatever.
Right, okay.
And then we all have to call that player out at the same time.
Yeah, I'd like a lot of honesty, please.
Okay.
And as the not only as the creator of the game, but also the course marshal and the rules official, right? If I sense even a mild hint of cheating, you're getting. You're getting 5 over for that hole.
I tell you what, the easiest thing to do actually is if we say what we have, we say the play we think, and we just whisper it to Mick.
Yeah,
And
do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's
We'll do that.
bloody good. That.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, right. Here we go. This is a really, really tough par 4.
Right, okay.
Right. However,
Love it.
however, on under normal conditions, it's very difficult. Today is win behind.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, very
Right.
nice, very nice.
The fairway slopes from right to left, but there is a ditch at 280 yards off the tee.
Okay.
So that might affect club selection.
I still pump driver.
Yeah? You're still going Drizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it out as well.
Okay, shot number 1, what are you hitting off the tee?
Driver.
Driver?
Driver.
Of course, drive.
Everyone's
Down
going
wind,
driver.
mate. Flying that 300.
Does
Okay.
YouTube?
So this is kind of an anti-clue. This player did not make the cut at the 2022 Open Championship.
Okay.
Well, I'm guessing this is an impossible hole to get a hole in one in then, because
That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. So you're basically saying this is an undrivable green, aren't you?
Yeah, I did say there's
You just wanted
a
to-
large
yeah.
ditch at 280.
Right. Okay.
So you never had a chance.
Right. Okay. This way.
Driver was a bad idea.
This is why it's a hard hole, 'cause it's tricked up. I
Yeah.
hate tricked up holes. But carry on.
Just a blind second shot as well. So good luck with this.
There's internal out of bounds on this one.
Oh God, don't.
So have we all
The
got a
amount of
name?
chat we've had about internal
So
out
we've
of
got a
bounds.
name in our heads, or
No, I've hit it off the tee. But
Yeah,
I've
right.
saw it line, but
I've
I'm not-
got a name. I've got a name.
All right.
Yeah, I've got a name.
Shot number 2. You can't see the green from where you're playing your second shots. It's uphill, like way uphill.
God.
This player's birthday is the 18th of January.
Right. Okay.
Wow, you are
Not even the year or anything.
So I've hit the drive. It's scrambled over the ditch, and I've hit it up near the green. But I've no idea how
So
close
no,
it is.
no, yeah.
I'm not telling you the year.
The 18th of January. She's born the 18th of January.
Well, listen.
What
you've
year?
got
Every
year. When's your birthday? 22nd of February. What year? Every year.
Every year.
That's
Get
Kieran's
out.
default accent, by the way.
That's just his accent.
Anyone think they got anywhere near the green?
I don't know.
No idea yet.
You're up there.
It's flying
somewhere.
t-shirt.
You're up
No,
there
yeah, I
somewhere.
don't know.
Mate, not a clue.
Okay.
Don't know.
Right, so you're walking up the fairway. There's a gravel path to the right that you have to take this because there's no trolleys on the roll up to the green because it's got a little bit of a false front that you can't see as well. Shot number 3. This player represented England in the Eisenhower Trophy in 2018.
What
This
is the
player-
Eisenhower Trophy.
This player represented England in the Eisenhower Trophy in 2018. Do you know what the Eisenhower Trophy is?
Tennis.
No. I don't.
Tennis.
What is it?
I don't know.
Sounds
I'm
like
assuming it's a golf thing, but it's
sounds
just
something sciencey.
It's a golf event.
Yeah,
I was going to say, like, have you completely
sounds something sciencey.
Yeah, he made it-
Eisenhower a scientist.
You're
is he?
thinking Einstein, mate.
Oh.
Eisenhower wasn't he an American president?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I don't think they made paper mache volcanoes at this event.
You never know.
There was a lot of golf shots.
So, I mean, I've hit okay drive, decent second. I'm on the green, but I've got like a 40-footer for par right now because you've literally given nothing away. Unless your par, your clues have literally not given anything away apart from the fact he played in a golf event in
That's
2018.
very true.
Well,
And he's English.
Well, you know he's English, and you know he didn't make the cut at the 2022 Open Championship.
Wow. Okay.
I might have a stab.
I've got a name.
Yeah, I've got a name, so I've
Yeah.
had a pump, but
Yeah, I'll have a stab.
Okay. This is your tap in for par. Are you ready? This hometown hero is competing at this year's Open Championship. His first round game includes 1 Scot and 1 South African.
Yeah, okay, I'm in for par.
yeah, I'm in for par. But I mean, these clues have been absolutely disgraceful. I mean, it was a good putt for par, but to be honest, I kind of knew I was going to make it as soon as you said.
Yeah, I'm in for par.
Oh my God,
My God,
you're not going to
Kieran's
get it,
not
are
got
you?
it. Kieran's not got it.
No, I haven't got it.
Oh, me and Jake are waiting on the
Mate.
side of the green. We're leaning on our putters, and we're like, "Oh my God, is
yeah.
this guy ever going to finish?" Well,
I know this feeling.
so we should say to Mick now to make sure he knows we're being honest.
Look away and you mouth it to me. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, they both got it right. So they're both in for par.
Right, can I have a stab? Can I have a go?
You can tell me who you think it is.
Right, I think it's Alex Fitzpatrick.
Okay. Here's the next clue. This is your one
Similar.
over. This is your 1 over clue. He qualified for this year's Open Championship at West Lancs on July the 4th, finishing 1 stroke behind Matt Wallace. He qualified for this year's Open Championship at West Lancs on July the 4th, finishing 1 shot behind Matt Wallace.
Struggling, he's crouching down
Yeah.
behind the pool.
He
He's
is.
trying to read it.
yeah, he is.
He's rammed
I
it past on his par attempt.
So, can I stick with my thing?
You can draw a line on it. Do you want to draw a line under it?
He's Sheffield, hometown. Ice cream truck, by the way.
I love an ice cream.
Just want to apologise to everybody from Hoylake that Kieran is disrespecting your
Yeah.
hometown.
You know when they play the music, that means they've run out of ice cream.
I don't
if
know.
you see Kieran around Royal Liverpool, make sure you come over and just say how disappointed you are.
Just tut in his face.
Just say, don't say anything. Just say, I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, do it.
I'm not angry.
We literally, it's as absurd because we literally watched him hit shots on the range.
Whoa.
Well, he's not got it, so he's.
Yeah, no, but you're not allowed to caddy for him here. All right.
I'm going to have
I
to.
haven't been to the range yet.
You're not allowed to read the putt.
He's not got that bar yet.
I have not got a bar. I haven't been to the range yet.
Okay, would you like to stick with Alex Fitzpatrick?
I'll stick with Alex Fitzpatrick, but I don't think it's him.
It's not. This is if you haven't got it by now, you're about to be 2 over for the hole.
I was going to say it's double bogey time,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
Wow.
double
So it's
bogey
a
time.
tap in whatever happens.
Yeah. Local legend Matthew Jordan is set to open the tournament this year.
We literally spoke about this in the pub.
Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
It's set to
We've met like 3 or 4 members at Hoylake
Yeah.
who have all stated, which I think is the one thing they've all stated. Oh yeah, Matthew Jordan, yeah, my best mate.
Yeah, best mate, and he's oh,
I know, mate.
God.
I tell you, you're saying you're a back 9 player. This is going to have to be one hell of a back 9.
Yeah, back 9.
He's
Your
playing.
front line sucks.
He's playing in the first group. It's like a 6:27 tee
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
hitting
Yeah.
the first tee,
shot, yeah.
first tee shot. It's him, Brandon Grace, and Richie Ramsey.
There you go.
Well
There you
done.
go.
Well done.
Well,
Fair play
listen, you've not represented yourself well there.
No, yeah, sorry about that.
These two did a great job again.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Listen, next
Well.
week we'll do Brooks Koepka.
Yeah, please just
Right.
can we just make it Brooks?
Yeah.
Me and after this hole, me and Jacob were kind of like walking to the next tee, like, what is his handicap?
Definitely a struggle.
Exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
We're
well-
Morris Flitcroft right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next hole is a par 3 and it's a cracker.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah,
Love that.
you
Like
can
the
see
17th.
you can see the pin. It's the wind is a little bit into, so you can spin it back. It's only like 114 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's feeling
Holding
good.
one opportunity.
Yeah, fresh turf on the tee box. It's the ground staff have done a great job.
Very good, man.
Love that. Right, so guys, I'm gonna have to shoot now because I've got some proper work to do. I will.
Listen, this is a real job, right? This is hard. You know how hard it was to change the batteries and that when it died just now.
Oh my god! Honestly, this has been the most chaotic podcast episode ever.
You know how Pete's like prime time now that he literally just turns up with everything set up. You hand him the mic and he just walks off, and then you have to put it away
It's
again.
like I've not got a director in my ear telling me what to say.
He's too big time now. He's too big time.
Honestly, I've been whipped around, I've been chauffeured around this week. Like it's like proper schedule. Like you hear.
Eat something.
Jump
You
on.
have 14 minutes to eat something.
Yeah, literally. Here's your packed lunch. Eat it because you're on in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's fine.
Yes, master.
God, I've been, all right, put under the thumb, under the open thumb.
Right, yeah, it must be so difficult interviewing all those tour pros and watching them hit shots from behind the ball.
Mate, it is actually.
Yeah, it must be so hard getting all this like free access to great players and great places. And
Free access. What do you think I'm doing with them?
I don't know, holding hands.
Right.
Cool, can I hold your hand for 5 minutes? Right, we're
Take
going to
it.
go. So, guys, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching, huge thank you for listening. It's been amazing here at the FootJoy CampOut. If you're not watching the Open this week, I don't know why. It's an absolute disgrace, quite frankly. So make sure that you do.
Smells like a record.
Oh, God.
That's coming out next week. That's
Excuse
coming out
me.
next
Oh
week.
my god! I think I swallowed a wasp. Right, right. I'm gonna go. Enjoy the Open. Make sure you give it a watch. Make sure you give us a follow on YouTube if you haven't already, and all our social media platforms. And you know, just be you. You're on a great week. You're a great person. And I
If
hope
you
you've got
if you see Pete on
brilliant
screen,
stuff in
take a
it.
picture and tag us in it, and we'd love to see your pictures of Pete.
100%. Right.
Bye
We'll
everyone.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Go, Pete, run.